Hey everybody, welcome to my video on the British starters review and comparison. I've got a 67 MGB-GT with AC dealer installed. The reason I went with the British starters is the car I got here had been sitting about 14 years. So, I got the motor freed up and got it to turn by hand. But I was hearing the starter turn along with the flywheel as you turn the motor over. So I pulled the starter to see if I could free it up. And I'm concerned about this space here. I did a Facebook post on an MG group, and some people are saying that gap's normal. Others are saying it's not. I bench tested the starter, and the drive does engage, but it comes out maybe barely a 1/4 inch to an 1/8 inch. My thing is, I'm afraid it's not going to retract far enough to disengage the flywheel. But I cleaned it up, lubed it, and I'm just, for the hassle it is to put back in, and this thing would drop straight vertically down, and then you gotta finagle it, and it's a pain. So I got this from, this is how it comes. I don't even think this is to this starter. They just used a random box for packing. Let me pull the starter out here so we can take a look at it. This is what you're going to hook up your stock wire to, and then you're gonna. They have some nice instructions here, and you just run a jumper wire. Kind of shortcut it. I'm gonna actually try to run a wire the way they do off the Fords. But there's tech assist and so forth, assuming you can get through. So that's that. As you can see, yeah, quite a big size difference. And quite a bit lighter, so it'll be a welcome sight in the engine compartment. There's their sticker, but they tell you it's a remanufactured Nippon Denso starter, made to work for these old MGs. They make this plate here, the gear has been reconditioned. There's definitely some past wear marks on there and the edges, but it's cool that you can index it, especially being your connection's going to be on the inside up against the block, so that'll be nice to mount that the best way you can. Instructions, assuming this is not used, the instructions doesn't. This is probably on a Nippon Denso application, but yeah, some porosity there. They probably machine that down so it could be used. But if it works, it's a great deal. I'm going to bench test it before installing it. But yeah, the similar style starter from Moss Motors is around $100 more. This was $189 plus shipping. So definitely a good deal if I get a lot of years use out of it. But this is part one. When I get it installed, I'll do part 2 so you guys can check it out. Thanks.